Deadly Thoughts. Becca, a young Korean-American girl growing up in Hawaii, is embarrassed by her mother. Akiko goes into trances, talks with spirits, and pursues odd rituals. It is only when her mother dies that Becca gradually uncovers the secrets of her past and the reasons she retreated to a spirit world.
When my mother began talking about how she killed my father, I thought that the spirits were coming to claim her again.
"Stop, Mommy,"
I said, rubbing the shrimp juice from her fingers.
"You don't know what you're saying."
At 10, despite all the people coming to hear her talk this way, I was still afraid that someone would hear my mother's craziness and lock her up. It wasn't until I reached high school that I actually started hoping that that would happen.
"You're not yourself,"
I said loudly.
"Quiet!"
My mother smacked my hand, just as she did when I couldn't memorize the times table.
"Who else would I be? Pay attention."
She took the dishcloth, folded it into a rectangle, then a square, smoothing the wrinkles.
"I wished him to death,"
she said.
"Every day I think, every day I pray, die, die, sending him death wish arrows, until one day my prayers were answered."
"Oh, God," I groaned, my eyes rolling toward the back of my head.
"So you didn't actually physically kill him, like with a knife or something?"
She whacked my hand again.
"I'm teaching you something very important about life. Listen, sickness, bad luck, death, these things are not accidents. This kind of stuff, people wish on you. Believe me, I know. And if you cannot block these wishes, all the death thoughts people send you collect, become arrows in your back. This is what causes wrinkles, and make your shoulders fold inward."
She looked at me slouching into my chair, shoulders hunched into my body. I straightened up.
"Death thoughts turn your hair white, make you weak, and break you, sucking out your life. I tell you these things," she said,
touching my hair with her blistering hands,
"to protect you."
She leaned toward me, and as she bent forward to kiss or hug me, I could see veins of white hair running through her black braid. Before she could touch me, I pushed away from the table, turning toward the sink to prepare the shrimp for the annual meal that made my mother's hands crack open and bleed. I look at myself in the mirror now and see the same strands of white streaking across my dark head. I squint, and the lines in the corners of my eyes deepen, etching my face in the pattern that was my mother's. And I think, it has taken me nearly 30 years, almost all of my life, but finally the wishes I flung out in childhood have come true. My mother is dead.